More than anything, Picasso was a figurative artist. He was celebrated for many things: the invention of Cubism, the Blue Period, the Rose Period, Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, Guernica, his Musketeers and his Matadors. More than any movement, time period, or character, though, he was an artist who painted women, who drew women, who sculpted women. Each period of his career is closely associated with his female companion of the time. Buste de femme was painted in 1949 at the height of Picasso and Françoise Gilot's relationship. Acquired just 2 years after it was painted by Morton Neumann, the present work has remained in the Neumann Family Collection for nearly 75 years.
My father was obsessed with certain things he wanted to do with his life, and one of them was to own a Picasso. Another one was to own a Rolls Royce. My father one day said, "I want to go up and see Picasso." That was the first time my father met him. He might have met him on other occasions. I know he did. I know my mother and father were at lunch with Picasso, and we get a postcard from him and Picasso having lunch. After the first visit, which was kind of spontaneous, it became normal for the collection to be involved directly with artists and be involved with a human dimension. There was a rapport there. My father sold mail-order watches, and he made a watch where instead of the numbers, it was the letters Pablo Picasso, which were 12 letters. Picasso loved the watch. He wanted more of them.
The present composition is masterfully handled. The palette of the face is complemented by her rich chestnut hair and blue blouse, all set against a backdrop of pure purple. The contrast in color here further draw attention to Gilot's gaze, showing a woman on equal footing with her partner, a model who entranced her artist.
My father, hopefully myself, my daughter, we have an intuition about a specific work. It isn't like just collecting Picasso or Miro or whatever. It's collecting that specific magical work. And this piece is astounding. Now, I can go and pick it apart analytically, but that's not the point even. There's something in the painting that is calming or something. It's iconic in a sense that it's very different than his relationships with other women. It's not the relationship he had with Dora Maar, which was this agitated situation. This was something different in his life.
Françoise was a brilliant artist in her own right. She was highly intelligent. She spent the war years studying law, painting, and fashion. She and Picasso had 2 children together, Claude and Paloma, who would also appear in Picasso's artwork from his Françoise period. Using green, yellow, white, and black pigments, Picasso applies the oils in ever greater density as they approach her lips, her nose, and her eyes. There is something of the eternal gaze of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh here in the shape and outline of her eyes, her direct frontality. Indeed, Picasso's seated women, especially Gilot, Maar, and Roque, inhabit their most powerful presence in his work when depicted seated, as in Buste de femme.